Hi guys, today's the first video of my new channel, Yo Destiny, and these are some tips and tricks for beginners at Destiny 2. First off, we have the Exotic Archive, Monument to Lost Lights. If you interact, it looks like this. Most people think it's decorative because on the outside it looks just like a decorative piece, but you can actually get some really good weapons from this. For example, Polaris Lance, Rat King, I have no idea what that is, Sturm. Most of them do require you to have like a Forsaken pack, for example. It's just like a pack. But the Red War exotics and legacy gear are completely free. And the legacy gear have free masterworks too, so check that out. Next up, we have the fact that most people somehow don't know about adventure, like rankings, because I've seen like so many noobs just like go like, how am I only just learning about rankings after 8 months playing this? And they're like still rank 2 or something, which you're required to be, I think, for the game. You just press I, for example, go to Journey, view rank progress, and go here. There's like loads of different things. Another common mistake with ranks is to think that they're just like completely useless. They're useful, like seriously. They're useful. So just don't go thinking they're useless, please. Next up, we have, if you go to collections, there's patterns and catalysts, which can give you very good bonuses on weapons, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. It's this. Basically, you can get any exotic weapon pack. Like, I'm actually not lying, even though it kind of sounds like I am. But let's just go ahead and dismantle this. Let's just dismantle it. I dismantled it. Okay? So now we go over to collections. Go to exotic. Go to kinetic, because that's what type it was, and here. I think this is the one, yeah, this is the one that I lost, and boom, I have it in my inventory once again. I guess you can also theoretically get, like, doubles of weapons, which I don't know why you'd want that, but I guess you could. Now, to talk about Eververse. Eververse is mainly paid items, but here you'll find the non-paid items for a in-game currency called Bright Dust. Often there's a daily like free Bright Dust gift or something like that. Speaking of, if there's anything free, always remember to claim it. Next up, this also matters for the ranks, because an earlier rank requires you to have shaders to equip a shader, and this is really the only way you can get a shader unless you play for a whole lot of time, and I wouldn't really want to do that. So you just go to archive. You should be redirected here. 1, 2, and 3. In the bottom left corner, there is this shader bundle. If you want to spend some more money on other shader bundles, like Echo's shader bundle, which actually kind of looks pretty cool, golden. Anyway, if you really want to do that, you can. I ain't stopping you. Next on our list is the fact that newbies just try things that are just way too hard for their skill level. I don't understand it. I don't know why, but everyone just like jumps on Legends and expects to solo a Wraith like Crota's End or King's Fall. Like, what do you understand about raids being the hardest thing in the entire game. Think this is a kid's game? Like an easy game? No, it's not. You can try Vanguard or Gambit or Crucible. It's fine. But just try just steer away from Legends. And also steer away from like Nightfall and Grandmaster Nightfall, or else you will die in about 15 seconds, let's call it. 15 seconds, yeah. That seems like a fair estimate. A pretty fair estimate anyway. Next is just a little myth about Caddy55. Apparently she has look, right there on her right arm, there's a little shoulder pad. But when you approach, no shoulder pad. I just kind of like that. It's just like a little thing you can, that's just like a little treat thing, I don't know. Something like that. It's just like a bit nice to have in game. Next up we have not Commanders of all, Master Rahul. If you have any engrams which would appear, not there, in inventory in here, engrams, you go to Master Rahul. It's not happening here because I don't have any currently, but if you did, a screen would pop up and you just click on the engrams and they'll just be sent straight to your inventory or to the postmaster if your inventory is full. The gunsmith is just a good place to get bounties, some rank rewards, things like that. There's also a core array, and here is a core array. You can buy like new upgrades for your base 3 classes, not the more advanced ones. Those you have to go somewhere else. But for the base ones, you can just buy some more class abilities like high jump, strafe jump, like different jumps, things like that. Just generally a lot of different cool things that you can buy in all of these, which a lot of people take quite a long time to figure out. Another thing that people get stuck on is the quest page. They're like, oh, which one should I do as a beginner? Oh, which one? Simple. You do the new light ones. Don't do campaign, don't do episode, definitely don't do exotic. Don't do the final shape, don't do episode, as I already said. Don't do a playlist, definitely don't do exotic. You could do the past if you really want, but try to stick to new light, which is over here. And get bounties, those can give you a lot more glimmer, which is the in-game currency, in case you didn't know. And here's the season pass, you can just get some more ranks, rank up, and do a lot of different things. Another common mistake is people don't use their Sparrow because I'm saying this is Bungie's fault. People don't use their Sparrow because oftentimes all the time, it doesn't say how to use it. You have to press tab or like the big middle button to get to the screen. Big middle button in PlayStation anyway. And then you press, I believe, E on PC or triangle on PlayStation. I don't know anything about Xbox. I'm sorry, Xbox people, but I don't know. Next up is a little secret. Not really secret. It's pretty well known now, but it used to be more of a secret, where you can get pretty good weapons. Did I already mention? No, I didn't actually. It'll be better in context. As I said before, do Vanguard, Gambit, and Crucible. That's good. Also, do Dares of Eternity. They give you really good buffs and stuff and better weapons, then go to Xur's treasure hoard to collect them. Sorry, sore throat today. Then, on certain days, Xur will be here, and I never knew there was an investigate option. Anyway, Xur will be here, and you can get like really good trades from him. And I think, oh yeah, I remember that little text at the bottom. I also like looking at the lore from some of the weapons. You just go here and, as it says here, A to show lore. Another very important thing that I forgot to say about, I think, just skip this if I already said it, is screen bounds in different settings. Make the screen bounds as small as possible. It just makes everything more compact. It doesn't actually affect anything. It just makes everything slightly closer together. Everything important, that is. And it just improves gameplay, generally. There's loads of different things, foliage, detail, distance, I don't know. There's motion blur, turn that off at all costs, turn that off. Chromatic aberration, film grain off, because those can give you migraine headaches. Field of view, I generally like turning that up a bit to like 100 about, not too big though. There are some more things that you should like turn up if you want. Colorblind mode, try to turn on full auto firing and full auto melee. There's helmet, there's just a lot of different stuff. And I think that pretty much wraps up this video. This is my first video on my new account, and it's the end. Check out my old account for old channel, not old, my other channel called Yo-Yo Plays for any other things. I do animations, other games, but this is the first video on Yo-Yo Destiny. Please like and subscribe, and this is Yo-Yo Destiny signing off.